essentially, like, my, hang on, hold up. My father basically waited until I couldn't walk anymore. And then I move here. Like, basically everything is the inversion and the same flips. It's I don't even want to like verbalize it to address it in reality anymore. Like any of this stuff. It's like I'm just so done. It's like I've seen everything be pushed to the limit and beyond so many times. And my dad was responsible the entire time for I had to make these videos to like in case like whatever happened to me. So I had to make it to make the truth known. Always. I still will have to do that until I feel like that's it. But to put me in a place where it's like 10 times the amount of walking to get around, and then all for presentation, because like it's all that he does, all they do. Never was about caring or love or any of that. It's just like present, like saying that he did this and this and this. That's all it's all for, forever. But like he omits that he was hurting me the whole time, like every single time hurting me. Not like not all the details completely wrong, and me specifically, which already had like I already had these issues, these so many things they caused from childhood. I don't want to go into that zone where it all just hurts so much. I don't want to repeat myself and have to go back. So it's not my fault. It's not my fault. It would have all worked out. Like everything that I was doing and I was working towards would have worked 1000%. It's just my dad, again, made the time run out. And then he doesn't listen to any details. He insisted again on doing this when instead of me doing it, he did not even do a cosign. He never got a scooter and I wish I'd just financed a scooter back then. I could have afforded it, but I wouldn't spend any money on anything at that point. But then I only started spending money right at the end, where it's just like, all right, everything's fucked. I'm going to spend money now. But I spent it on the wrong things. And then each day it was like critical timing. And then only then, it's just like every piece was like I was in the right spot. And then he flipped that other thing around and then forced more things, the whole equation to get screwed up when I already knew everything like pretty much spot on. I had to be very diligent every day to adapt. I had to adapt over those 8 years. And I know like nothing but that noise of the air through the vents to block all the other noises. I went through 5 years of using earplugs and ear infections. I spoke on this kind of stuff, going to the ENT, like relaying what the ENT said to my dad ignoring everything I said. Like these people, my dad and my mom are like you couldn't imagine. Like if you were in that much pain and then you're literally explaining to them what the medical doctors say. You're explaining to them like basic, like just basic stuff, and they're like denying everything and like just saying things in circles and just pointing at other things and like derailing the entire thing so you can't even fix anything. Then they add another hunch. There's literally no way to even, and that's how you end up with someone like me just going in circles. Because it's not my fault though. I did everything on my end. It's just my dad forced things to break by running things out by years and years and years, not letting me go to where I was supposed to be ever. And then after it's all broken, then he pretends to be this nice guy. That piece of shit. Like when I can't even walk barely anymore. And then that also applies to how much I can lay down and actually focus and not be in so much pain that I can't even think. And from the like that should have been like, I mean, to anybody else, wouldn't that be like a serious thing? Like you'd be like, okay, this dude's already his like urethra is being twisted. He already couldn't sit down from his spine when he was a kid. He already fucking like every fucking thing was so fucked up. And then they added more and made me do even more. And then they took away the only nature I had where was able to walk there like every once, I don't know how long, and I filmed it when I could. I streamed it every time I could get out around the animals. It's like the only piece I had. And the lighting in that apartment really saved me too. And this place is just dark. It's dirty. It's dirtier than my apartment even. My dad orchestrated all this shit. There's no blinds. I need the blinds for things. I've spent like hundreds of dollars to try to fix all the problems in moving already myself, and my dad. It's literally all upside down on his end, all of it, all of it. So that's why it was so overwhelming. Because dude, every piece, and I'm someone who sees every piece of the puzzle. So I'm a smart person, and then that fucking hurts when you see everything. Most people are like fucking. Plus, you're on like drugs and you're numbing yourself and shit. A lot of people will do that all the time. Of course, it's part of like. Fuck. It's like the most twisted thing to be in a position where like you can even, or like you finally move, but then none of the stuff that you wanted to solve is solved. Like it's just, you added more problems and you took me away from the only things I had actually had that was like safe and adapted to. You psychopaths. It feels more than narcissism. It's like it's psycho. It's I don't know. I'll never know. Like then again, yeah, people can just be so selfish and careless. They just don't give. That's narcissism type, and that's where it's like it crosses into like the same evil that psychopaths do, but just through carelessness and selfishness, essentially. The fucking weight that I have to carry every day, and the pain for all these years. And those 70 years, no accountability. That's why they are the way they are. It's all just simple math, dude. You get someone like me through hard work and like being honest and being real. It's I'm not of any value though in this world. Like the people like me aren't of value. Like for me, like to even go try, if I fucking put myself through trying to do guitar again today or something, because again, it's been how many days for me to even try to be somewhat consistent, like, and then I'm buried under all these other things I'm trying to fix. The equation is flipped on its head. There's no, it's like unsustainable. Like it's now an impossible equation. Where before there were things I could still. It's like I understood always. You needed to account for all the parts. You can't just fucking omit these. My dad fucking sabotaged everything through omitting the detail, the every vital detail and time. This is how he fucking destroyed everything. All right, that'll be it for right now. God bless. Take care.